Hi friends, Mrs. Giffen here. I just wanted to do a quick journal tutorial for you. Since we are just starting out, I wanted to make sure that you knew what you would be having your students do with these pages. I know that most of us probably don't know how to write our name yet, so it is totally fine if you go ahead and write your student's name at the top. And it will be awesome if you would put the date on the page, because some of these will be going in your student's journal, meaning you'll be taking photos of them and putting them in Seesaw so that teachers are able to review them. So when you start out with journal time, we're going to start out with some pre-writing skills. This is a pre-writing skill page. And basically this will help us to see how steady your student is able to write and stay on the lines. When you are doing journal time and when you're writing, we like to encourage a 3-finger grasp. That looks like this. I know that not all students' fingers are quite strong enough and their fine motor skills are quite honed enough yet to do this, but if your student is able to do this and hold their pencil like this, that is what we would like to encourage. But as their grasp and little muscles in their fingers get stronger, they will be more and more able to hold their pencil this way and keep it steady. So basically what we want to do is just start on the dot and trace the lines. So if the dot is at the top of the line, then your student is going to trace down. And they're just going to go across. Encourage them to try their best to stay on the line. If your student's line looks a little bit more like this, or even if it looks a little bit more like this, that is totally fine. Everyone is going to be starting at a different place with a different skill level. Some students come into pre-K knowing how to write their names already, first and last name, middle name even, and some students don't know how to write the first letter yet. Any level that they enter is completely fine, and we will work with them where they are. So they're going to go across and do the down lines. Then they're going to do what we like to call slide lines or slanted lines. A slide is just a good visualization for what it means if something is slanted for children. So we're going to go from the dot and we're going to go up. So just encourage your student to do their best, and something that I like to remind students always is that it does not ever have to be perfect. Things, when we first start things, we will absolutely not be perfect at doing them, and that is totally fine. So just encourage them to do their best, and with practice, they will get better and better and better. So I've got more slide lines or slanted lines. I'm going to start at the dot and I'm going to go down. Remind them that they don't need to color or draw on the dot. That is just a reminder of a place to start their pencil. So they're going to go down the slide. And then we're going to work on a couple of continuous lines where they do not lift their pencil. So we're going to start on the dot and we're going to go zigzag up, down, up, down, up, down. And just tell them to take their time and do their best to stay on the lines all the way to the end. And just like you did on the last continuous line, you're going to have your student follow the boxy looking lines up, down, over, up, down. And then they're going to do the curved lines. And remind them not to lift up their pencil, to just keep going, down, up, down, up. And the more that we practice this, the better that they will get. So please don't worry if their hand is shaky, if it takes them a long time, if they pick up their pencil again and again, that's okay. We're going to keep on practicing and they will keep getting better and better and better. Remember, if possible, encourage them to hold their pencil with the 3-finger grasp, but that might not always be where they start off, and that is totally fine. So that is our journal for the day, and I believe this first week we will be doing about 4 journals, 4 of this exact same journal page, and I just would love for you to take a picture of 1 or 2 and add them to your student's journal on Seesaw. There should be instructions on the Seesaw tab of the Pre-K and PJ's website showing you exactly how to do that. Thanks, friends. Have a great day.